Hi, this is Jim. I've just gone through some of my old photo albums of some of my old trips that we did across the high country, and my favourite old Land Cruiser. It's a 1980 trip carrier with two HDs in it, and I'd put a 5-speed gearbox in it, but apart from that it was a stock standard unit. Misfortunately now, many of these tracks are closed, and you won't be able to go and do this trek because of some of the irresponsible four-wheel drivers in the past. We must try to keep our tracks open and do the right thing. We now go off into the Copperton National Park. It is a beautiful spot. It's supposedly the aircraft crashed into I'll show you the plane in a second. This was the track off into the New South Wales. This is no country in New South Wales. This is the same Next morning, we left camp at 10:25 a.m. Monday the 15th of the 4th, 90. After taking photographs of the campsite, Moscow Peak, etc. As we travelled through the area, through the trees you could see Moscow Peak. turned off onto the road at Nambour caught this little guy. He was just sticking beacon out from the side of the track, and boy, he didn't run when we let him go. Looking down onto the creek track. We stopped to photograph the surrounding countryside at 11:45 a.m. To the left, Limestone Creek track views. Looking towards the Murray from the Limestone State Forest. As you travel this area, you find it very hard to keep driving. You want to stop and get photographs on every corner and every ridge. Just some amazing trees and country. What an amazing place we have. We were very lucky along the Limestone Creek and the Murray area to find these old huts still standing. Misfortunately now they're gone, but at that time they were still standing, and you can still see them in the original state that they were. Fires, burn-offs, etc. have virtually destroyed all of these huts, and a few tin sheds have replaced them. This is all that's left to the old stockyards at the back of the huts. What a shame. We drove back up this track thinking we were heading for Mount Murray, Tunstall Mines. Whoops, wrong road. A new forest road had been made for the hardwood timber industry harvesting on Mount Murray. Logging removal for your personal pleasure. Back on the Buchan track, we found a road 3 or 4 kilometres down and turned right. This is more like it. Some old abandoned ruins, an old abandoned residence at Mount Murray, the Tunstall town. Setting up camp for the night at Buchan's Creek. Very tempted to pull out the fishing rods though. But what a beautiful place. Sitting at camp at the old Tunstall mine site. The old plant gear, everything else was around. It was 5:20 p.m, dark around 6:20 p.m. So we sat around the campfire